Welcome back to As a Man Thinks. I'm your president, Courtney Bennis.
I'm your treasurer, Kyrie.
So I know you guys are noticing that, first of all, we got a missing person, so we're missing Deshaun. Unfortunately, he had some family things that he had to take care of with his daughter, or at least that's the excuse he gave us. But you know what? The show must go on.
Yeah, no, and I ain't letting him off the hook like that. Cause every time Kyrie got something going on, Kyrie ain't got nothing going on. Yeah. Kyrie can't be missing this. Yeah. Kyrie can't miss that. Oh, what you doing? Why you, bro? I'm here. I was missing that one time. I was sick, but I'm here. Mm-hmm. So this would seem to be a reoccurring thing with brother Deshaun here. He always got some other stuff going on. And here we are. But yeah, As a Man Thinks, the good, the bad, the ugly, part 3. I mean,
so look, D, I wasn't even gonna put you out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna give you a straight pass, you know what I'm saying? But Kyrie, gotta let the world know that basically that you being absent too much, dog. You know what I'm saying? He trying to say you ain't committed. What's good?
No, we know he has some stuff going on. It is what it is, but I definitely gotta get on. But Courtney, with this good, the bad, the ugly we got going on, man. I mean,
so first of all, what? This the third take on this?
Man, it's probably gonna be more.
I mean, look. First of all, I just want to say to our audience, man, like, all the comments that y'all sending in, and the women, and we had so many women reach out just about the conversations that we having about men and women and what we deal with on a day-to-day basis. But I just want to say, hey, keep the comments coming. We try to respond back to everybody that we can. If we miss you, it wasn't intentional. You know what I'm saying? But this is just good dialogue, and we talking about what the people want to hear.
Man, and they loving this series, man. So as long as we can keep it going, man, we definitely gonna keep it going. And we're gonna keep it going with me with some pet peeves that I just randomly sat up and thought about that really do grind my gears. And maybe it came from a place of power and people, and like how you have a boss or even you have friends or whatever the case may be. And now we're in this social media age, and we got these cell phones and texting and all that good stuff, bro. One thing that drives me crazy is a person that texts you, right? And you don't respond, they got a whole problem with it. Especially if you're working and you the boss or something like that. But then when you text them and they don't respond, hey, it's all good. It's okay. I'm busy. I got some stuff to do. As if you ain't an old person, you ain't got things going on. You supposed to immediately be responding to them like you supposed to look at your phone all the time and check to see when they gonna be texting you, and they can't give you the same thing. Or they call after a day or so that went by. Bro, I texted you yesterday. Why you calling me about?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Nigga, you talking about me? Okay, because if you talking about me, let's go ahead and put it on the table right now.
If I was talking about you, bro, I would say this lame ass nigga right here is who I'm talking about. But no, I'm just saying in general, like it happens, and people be getting mad, like real mad about like when you text me, I don't see it, I don't text back. It is what it is, like, but don't expect me to text, and maybe I do see it, but because I know you will text me back, I don't text you back. It is what it is. So that's something that kind of grinds my gears. I mean, who are you? Who are you to expect me to do that for you and you don't do it for me? Where's the respect factor? Come on now. I feel like if I'm gonna do it, you give me that same respect. Also, again, about that yelling stuff, man, that really just gets me going right there, boy. Another grown man yelling at you as if you ain't a grown man. I slap a nigga like Courtney.
So look, So, Kyrie,
What's up, bro?
I'm with you. Okay. I mean, but I will tell you that I've been in a position where someone has texted me and I did not respond back immediately. And then after I text them, I do expect a response back immediately. But I say it like this: there's levels to this.
What?
Okay, there's levels to this. I'm just in the manner of what I mean by that is this. I mean, sometimes, okay, my responsibility and what I have is greater than most. Okay, so and it doesn't mean that I don't respect their time or respect, their communication. But sometimes people send me a text message and it's not the most important thing on the list. This is not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's way more other things that's way more pressing than what this individual is saying. And look, I mean, I know y'all go hit me up and y'all go say, well, that's a double standard and you wrong and this and that. Well, hey, that might be true. But in the same token, anybody got a problem with it? We human. We can make whatever decision we want to make today to change our lives. Okay? We do not have to continue in the trajectory of dealing with something that we uncomfortable with. I've had tons of bosses that even to today I've sent messages to. I'm still waiting on the message. And I've seen it, it was read. But again, I understand the protocols of, hey, they might have had something else that was more pressing at that moment.
And I get that, but sometimes in my situation, I had a boss and I texted him numerous of times on a situation. Never got a response. I called, didn't answer the phone. Okay. I text. I called. All right, fine. So guess what I did? I walked right off the job. Why? Because I needed to communicate with you about some things that I needed to do and things that was going on. And it's like you left me on red because whether you had better things to do or not, or whether you were just avoiding me because you probably knew it was issues or whatnot. I mean, like you said, you gotta, even if you got that, somebody can at least acknowledge the fact that you got it. Hey, I got it. I'll text you back later. Well, they got so many things now. I'll call you back. It's just a button to press or something like that. You can at least acknowledge that you got it, even if you ain't answering what I'm asking. You can at least let me know that you got it. And without no response, that makes me feel like, one, maybe you didn't get it, or two, you just don't give a what I'm talking about. So for me, that grinds my gears, especially if the expectation, like if that same boss that never responded to me text me, his expectation would have been, I've been getting back with him as soon as he texts me, as if he's some god or something. Like like what you said was important, but what I said wasn't.
Let me ask you a question. So when you walked off the job, did that make you feel empowered?
It made me feel empowered because I knew my worth. Mm-hmm. And guess what? When I walked off the job, the top dog called me.
And how'd that make you feel?
That made me feel like, okay, somebody listening, because apparently Buddy ain't listening to me. And then he wanted to know what the problem was. We rapped about it or whatnot. And I went back onto the job. I got back onto the job. So it was what it was. I mean, yeah. Normally, I'm not that dude that just walk off the job. I'm not that person that really believe in burning bridges. But
I don't know about that.
But for me, there's a respect factor in it. At the end of the day, I want to be treated with the same respect that I treat the other person with. Had that person been texting me, I would have got back to that person. And to just like leave me on red and never say nothing about it and don't acknowledge the fact, oh yeah, I know how to get your attention. That's not how I wanted to do it, but I know how. And so when I walked off the job, then I got his boss attention.
So let me just say this. I have, gosh, over 3,000 employees. Okay. My phone constantly is ringing. Okay.
So Courtney must have done this, guys, because
No, there's no doubt about it. I do it now. I'm gonna do it tomorrow too, right? There's no doubt about it. I'm not deflecting. You know what I'm saying? I own the fact that there's text messages right now on my phone that will never get a response. Okay? Now, I say that to say this. There's times that before I even say that, I'm gonna say this. So again, I go back to the place of protecting your energy. Okay. I have supervisors that reach out to me and they're asking me whatever, right? They may not get a response back quickly because sometimes, depending on what the question is, me in the position that I hold, I got to make sure that I am answering it properly because it's very easy for me to make a decision in a company that can affect a lot of people's lives. So I can't just make thoughtless responses to people. I've been in a position like that and I just can't do it. Okay. I'm in a position where I could say to one individual, yes, go ahead and proceed and do A, B, or C. And I gave them a response and they happy for the response. But then when they go and they do what I told them to do, someone's lives affected, where they lose their job or we're sued, or it's a whole bunch of different scenarios that can happen. So a lot of time, some people got to understand, I think that until you get people in a position where they have to manage a large amount of people and make decisions and understand that, they can't just make a quick decision, you're not going to always get a response back like you want so quickly. Now, sometimes people will send you text messages that are just silly, that are just common sense stuff. It's almost like, come on, like that's just common sense. Like, you don't even want to respond because it's just common sense. But I do believe in the fact of communicating effectively. I believe that.
Right.
I do believe in, somebody send me out some type of communication, some message that I need to respond in the manner of like I would like them to respond to me. But I will tell you, it don't always happen.
Another thing that drive me up the wall is, and it kind of happened maybe about a week or so ago, that just is for people to make excuses. I'm a person that, and everybody's not the same, and I understand that. But if you did something, don't act like somebody else did it. Don't tell me who else done it. You have to own up to what you did if you did it. I'm not an excuse person. I don't give excuses. I'm not gonna, I guess I probably don't even really receive excuses well. And when I say excuse, I don't mean like in a matter of like, say you can't come somewhere or you can't be somewhere or you just give me an excuse. I'm saying like, say if I'm in a position like Courtney, which I'm not over anybody, guys. I'm definitely not over 3,000 people. But say I'm in a position like him and I'm talking to somebody because I'm talking to him for a reason, because I know they've done something. And the only thing that they're giving me is excuse after excuse after excuse, and not owning up to anything. Like at some point, you got to be an individual and own up to what you've done. So for me, like when it comes to my kids and stuff like that, I try to tell them, and they some of the ones that give me a lot of excuses. Matter of fact, that's what I'm talking about. That it probably didn't happen a week or so ago. Is the excuse. I hate excuses. They know I hate excuses. Don't give me an excuse. I hate that. I don't know about you, but
I'm just sitting here kind of shocked that he got an issue with that because I promise y'all, he got an excuse machine built in the back of his truck where every single time something's going whatever, he hit the button and it gives him, hey, use this excuse today.
I don't
Hey,
think no excuse.
use that excuse today. Hey, tell him that your leg hurt. Hey, tell him that you don't want to go to school today. I mean, he got all the excuses in the world. But you know what? I'm gonna rock with him because that's what he's feeling today.
No excuses.
But I'm gonna just say this, you know.
Here's what it is to me.
I'm gonna just say this. I mean, I think people that make excuses is weak. I mean, just shoot me straight. You know what I'm saying? Tell me how you really feel. I promise you, if you tell me how you really feel, we're gonna get through this thing, we're gonna get through this process a little bit easier than just dishing out some excuses. It is what it is, you know, and you know, I don't take excuses lightly. You know what I'm saying? I'm about accountability, right? So we got to be accountable for what we do. Okay, we can't just pass the buck, right? There's a lot of people that is willing to pass the buck, but not stand there and say, you know what, that's on me. Right. Yes. And that's because of pride, or that's because, you know, they don't want somebody to feel different about them than what they think they are. It's all about a perception, right? You know, it's all about what people perceive, right? So I've been told this all my life, that a person's perception about you is their reality. So how they perceive you is their reality. The only person that can change their reality is you, okay? With what they see and what you show them, okay? So at the end of the day, I have no excuses for anybody, and anybody that's gonna have excuses with me, I'm gonna cut it off and be like, hey, listen, I don't want no excuses. Just tell me what it is.
I'm with that. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Especially if you're an adult. I mean, what's gonna happen? They gonna take their belt off and beat your behind? I mean, you don't
maybe
really gotta get no excuse.
Maybe.
And if they take their belt off and you let them whoop your behind, you probably need to be beat. Another thing, people that feel like they never wrong. Have y'all ever ran into those people? Like, I know a couple people in my former family, they never wrong. You can't tell them nothing. Even if you show them that they wrong, they gonna try to figure out a way to prove to you that they right. It's right there in your face. You're wrong. I don't understand people that feel as though they can never be wrong. And then when you're not really like going at them like that, but you kind of trying to explain to them like whatever the situation may be. But they're never wrong. And I don't know how their brain operate, but it's like when you tell them they wrong, they jump in defense mode. And so then now where we were at, what we was talking about, we way over here in left field now discussing some other stuff that probably don't even have to be discussed because that person's never wrong. They always right, no matter what it is, no matter if they don't even know anything. It's like me being a mechanic. I've never worked on a car before, but I'm gonna go out there and tell him how to fix the car. And then he trying to explain to me why you can't do it like that. And I'm telling him why he can't. I've never done it. I can't be right. People have to understand that nobody is God. Now, at least I haven't met that person that is God. And
I ain't met him.
So you're gonna be wrong at some point. Some people can't accept the fact that they are wrong, and then they got a problem with you calling them out on being wrong. And I don't know if you ever ran into that issue. Have you ever ran into anybody that's like you felt like nothing that you can say to them, anything you say, they right and you wrong?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I think Kyrie needs counseling. Okay, first of all, let's just put that out there right now. I think that Kyrie needs some serious counseling, some serious help. He's going through some things in his life. And look, in the comments, please tag us with the best counselor that you got in the A in Atlanta. We need the best because my man right here needs some help. But yeah, I mean, again, you know, there's you got a ton of people that's educated about nothing. Okay, every subject that you talk to them about, whether it's a mechanic, whether it is how you clean the grill at McDonald's, or whether it is how you be the best maintenance person or the best truck driver, they know and they got the answers.
Right.
And those people right there, I try to keep away from them, okay? Because they too smart for me. I can't have nobody that smart around me that everything that I talk about, you already got the answer to. Don't get me wrong, I want smart, intelligent people in my circle. I love that. Love to have intelligent, smart people that can stimulate my mind, you know, have me looking at things differently about life, have me looking at business differently. But I can't deal with the master of everything and, you know, the master of none. Like I can't do it.
I like how you said that.
The same.
Yeah.
But I mean, Kyrie, man, I mean, these pet peeves, man, we talking about these pet peeves and you coming on the show today and you just fired up about these pet peeves, man. What done brought it out of you?
Man, it's just like I said, man, as we've been doing these this good, the bad, the ugly, man, I just been sitting back and it's like it's a lot of things that you could really talk about when you going good, the bad, the ugly. And they don't necessarily have to be pet peeves. It could be good things. You know what I mean? So like you flipping that around as far as your position, the good thing about what you do is you are able to put other people in position to give them life-changing to give them a job that can change their lives. And so for you, like how does that make you feel about being in the position to where like you can really change a person's life?
Yeah. So I mean, good question. I mean, I will tell you this. As long as I've been in the system, as long as I've been, you know, with McDonald's, it's always been, you know, nothing was given. Everything was earned. And I tell people all the time that as long as you're willing to earn it and don't think that you're just gonna come in and, you know, you got your boy that's gonna hook you up. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like you gotta come in with the mentality of I'm here to learn, I'm here to earn, I want to be successful, I'm hungry. And if you do that, success will come. It doesn't matter in what field you in, success will come. Hunger brings on success. Because when you is hungry about something, that means you sleep, you eat it, you wake up it, and you're just driven to get to a place in life where you're successful. And you know, when you can get some people like that on your team, you're gonna go far. You know, I feel like me being in a position that I could help others and impact others, I'm never gonna tell somebody something I can't deliver. That's the first thing. Because I've been told tons of times, oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna do that, right? And they ain't had the power to deliver. If you're going to develop somebody, help somebody, promote somebody, or put somebody in a position, you got to be in a position to have the power to do it. It's just like when you talk to, you call your cell phone company and you talking to a representative and you want something changed with your plan or you want something done. And the first level of defense is just that individual that is low paid, that don't really have no authority. How mad does that make you? Like, bro, why am I on the phone with you? You have zero authority to make something happen for me right now. You think I just want to have a conversation? You think I'm just lonely right now and I want somebody to talk to? No, I want the person that has the ability and the power to make something happen for me right now. So I don't want to talk to you. Yes, give me the upper level manager, give me the regional manager, give me the director, give me somebody that got some type of authority that could click a button and say, hey, Mr. Courtney, it's done. You're completed. This has been on this day. Thank you for doing business with us. We appreciate you as a customer. I appreciate you because you just made my life easy. That's what I need.
And y'all talk about it seemed like he had to get that out too. I think he may need some counseling too. So as y'all looking for counsel,
I'm already in counseling.
Keep both of us in mind.
I know I need help. So, I'm already in counseling. You know what I'm saying? It's the ones that's still in denial. They still in denial like they don't need no help, right? I already know I need some. But man, look, we got events coming up. What is happening, man? Tell the people about the events.
Hey, so on November the 20th, man, we're gonna be out in Atlanta giving away sleeping bags, toothpaste, all the goodies that for the homeless people, man. And if y'all can come out and support, man, that'll be great, man. And then also make sure y'all listen to us on Spotify or whatever your listening thing is, or find us on YouTube. Locate us on asamanthinks.org. Please donate. Because without your donations, guys, I mean, we can only go so far. Y'all are a million people out there that can, just to think, if a million people just gave $1, what we could do to change the world, man. And that's what we all about.
And let me just add a little bit more texture on what Kyrie is saying. I mean, November the 20th, 11:30 a.m. Meet us right on the corner of Martin Luther King Drive and Central Street. We're gonna be right there on the corner. As a Man Think, tables set up. We're gonna be giving away tents. We're gonna be giving away sleeping bags. We're gonna be giving away toothpaste, toothbrushes, hats, gloves. We giving away socks. We want to make sure that we know that there's people in our community that can't afford some of these items that we're going to be giving away. And then we know that it's about to get cold here in Georgia. And if we can provide some type of warmth or some type of something for someone in need, we want to do that. Okay. We want to be able to play our parts and impact in our community and helping. And not only that, hey, look, people call me the McDonald's man, right? So we're going to be out there. We're going to have some McDonald's. We're going to have some McDoubles. We're going to be giving away food. We want to make sure that we leave an impact for these individuals, especially around the holidays where people have no one to really be there for them. You understand that the holiday season is the biggest season of people committing suicide because they have no one. They have no one to check on them. No one to love them, no one to call and say, how you doing? We want to make sure that these people understand that you may not have anyone that's right here in your local family, but as a man think, we stand with you. We're out here with you. We're going to give you some things to let you know that you're not left behind. So come out and support. As a Man Think, go to our website. If you want to donate, go to the website, donate. Everything, it's a non-for-profit organization. You'll get credit back for it. And then we always send out our information so you guys can see pictures, the people that your money has impacted their lives, okay? Because that's what it's about, impacting our community. So we want you guys to come out and support that. We'd love to see you out there. Until we meet again, I'm sure it may be another one coming up. We might have to do a part 4, who knows? Maybe Deshaun will be back at that time and we can go ahead and rock it. But look, come rock with us, man.
One more thing. We got the As a Man Thinks thing. So we got to have the hoodies that you guys can purchase, the t-shirts, just support us any way you can. And if you feel like it's going to nothing, hey, buy the hoodie and for the fact you got you a hoodie or a shirt, man. So definitely support As a Man Thinks.
All right, peace.